Dude, how you doing?
Good. I'm just driving after talking to agents for 2 hours in Southern Ohio, now back to Cleveland. So, yeah, doing good. I love agents.
So, I just have one question for you.
Yeah.
Did we close out our Series A?
Did we close out our Series A? Yeah. I mean, I'm wearing a shirt right now that says "Totally Crush It," and we totally crushed it. Yeah, it's closed out. We're fully funded on the first round. It's 59 days and $1.5 million funded by agents on a project that shouldn't exist but has to exist and nobody wanted to do. And it turns out agents love it and they want to do it. So yeah, it's epic. I don't even know what to say, but it was epic. Yeah, we're done. We're closed out.
So it wasn't too crazy of me to jump over into the unknown, to cross the divide, to jump into a sea where I was like, okay, not exactly sure where we're going yet, but I know it's somewhere awesome.
No, it was totally crazy. But the universe is validating your insanity, which is great. It's funny, when we came up with this round, we had it valued, and we ended up having to value it higher than a third party. I don't know if you remember that, but the third party said, hey, the Atomic is worth like $5 million. And I'm like, well, it's got to be 7.5 because we need $1.5 million to get out of the gate. And people are like, well, that's not how it works. I'm like, well, who validates all this stuff? I'm like, it's just some third-party firm that did phone interviews and document shares. I'm like, who ultimately decides that? And this one guy was like, well, the marketplace, dummy. If you can do it, that's what it's worth. If you can't, it's not. And I think the marketplace just validated, well, I guess more than anything, Sid, they validated our intention, which is to really change the way the channel is moving and give agents and carriers a chance to come together. So, yeah, I love it. It's been cool. And you are so crazy. And we run out of money like in September of next year, so we got to do it again. So buckle up. It's going to be another ride.
Okay, so I just want to highlight for a sec one of the things that you just said, which was, well, actually, one of the things that you didn't say, because you didn't say that we got $1.5 million from venture capitalists. You didn't say that we got our or the $1.5 million from carriers. We got it from the agency force, and so you're being recorded right now, FYI. And
My mom.
I yeah, what's up, Grandma? She probably is actually watching this video. Anyways, so why not go to VCs and carriers? I mean, it's so much easier to get $1 million. I mean, people get 30, 40, 50 million from those guys. We needed at 1.5. Why not go to them?
Is everything we talk about content? Like, are you ever just calling me and it's not going to be content? Like, is that a reality?
I wish I could say yes, but it's ...
This was your best setup, because like I'm literally driving from Cincinnati to Cleveland.
You were just at a carrier.
Yeah. So all right. So here. I guess since we're doing content for all the kids out there, where money comes from matters, because it's a tax at the end of every meal. It's a bill at the end of every dinner you have. And so I didn't know that when we started, but where you take your money from often dictates what you have to do and what your out is. And I guess agents have been disappointed recently by all these companies that have these masters or these overlords that demand their tax or their toll. They've served the dinner up, they gave you the cash, now they want the bill paid, which is really maybe even premature or bad product or service that doesn't do what it says, and because it didn't have enough time to do what it says. And so It didn't take long to figure out that if we took money from venture capital or private equity or these third parties, and there's nothing wrong with them, but they don't serve quality, they don't serve noble purpose, they don't serve the right and the righteous, they serve the ledger. And so we had no choice but to go to agents and fund it that way. And I'm so flippin' proud of that, because I think that's the ultimate BS meter in this industry is can you stand in front of agents, and will they believe in what you're doing, and will you deliver on it? And you know what? It's a small sample size, soon to be bigger, but the industry said yes. Sid and Seth, these crazy dudes, and they're doing something, and we got to see it go through, and we'll bet on them. And so it's awesome. It feels awesome.
So if you could describe like how you're feeling right now, in like one sentence, what would you say?
Relieved.
Yeah.
Yeah, I started Zing from scratch, and I've always done everything out of my own pocket. And I'm $1.2 million out of my own pocket. I mean, I had to sell a car last year just to make payroll. I had to, March 15th of last year, on the 12th, I could not make payroll. If I didn't sell that car, Zing was going out of business, and that's a lot of stress. And I had to leverage my house and my car. I mean, it's a lot of stress to get it to where it was. And if fellow agents didn't validate, then that was all for naught. And I guess right now, if you ask me how I feel, I'm relieved, because people see what we're doing, and they believe in it, and it makes me feel good. And we can get through this without me having to die every payroll for the next 2 years, which is that's a relief. Personally, for me, it's like, okay, I'm not going to die this week like I have every week for the last 2 years. It's like a go out of business week, and it's like, okay, we got friends in high places.
Yeah. All right, last question.
Yeah.
If you could stand in front of all the people who gave a piece of their hard-earned investment, money that they could have spent on their kids, money that they could have spent on their partners, money that they could have spent somewhere else, right? Like giving to a different organization, and they gave it to Be Atomic. They're all standing in front of you. What would you say to them right now?
I love them. I will work the hardest I've ever worked in my life to honor that sacrifice, and I would also tell them that I know they didn't do it for the money, and that's the beauty of taking money from agents, is not one investor. I mean, and there were some real stories in that group, but not one investor did it for the money. They did it for the industry, and I don't know. I would say thank you. I'm proud of you. I love you, and you've done a good thing, and we will give you everything we got to deliver on this promise that there's a better way to do things, and it can only be done from the inside. It's not going to happen from the outside. It's going to happen from the inside, and they believed in it. So thank them. I thank you guys. If you're listening, you guys rock, and you're going to get the best of me, and I'm going to give you everything.